Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your tarot card reading. And let's see. Now, this is a general reading. So some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And let's see what you've got here. You've got the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, the Sun, Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, the Star, and Temperance. So there's some good um, trends going on here. So I like the trends I'm seeing because it does look like a transition for you um, taking place at this time, Aries. So, transition in a good way, leaving behind a situation that was no longer serving you well, moving on, and you've got the sun, that bright, wonderful sun shining down upon you, upon your activities, your projects, your plans, your life going forward. And this is not just for right now. This is going across over the course of the year. This is your birthday time period now. Oh, hello, Maurice. Thank you for joining us. Stephanie Dumont, hi. Yeah, I haven't been doing any videos for a while. I got so bogged down and so busy, and I kept wanting to, and one thing or another kept coming up. So hopefully I can stay on track now. Um, okay. So anyway, there's some really good trends here. So I'm going to go through this reading. And after I do the Aries reading, anyone can ask questions. I'll see if I can get you some feedback and give you some kind of answers that I'm getting with the cards and my own intuition. And it doesn't matter what sign you are, you're welcome to ask questions also. So let's see here, starting with this Three of Pentacles. And I've got the Seven of Pentacles right alongside the Three of Pentacles. So I do like some of these cards here because I'm Aries too. My birthday was second. And happy birthday, Aries. I don't know if you're well, but I wish you all a happy birthday. I hope I'm not getting something wrong with my throat. I had been so healthy. My son's a teacher. He's always coming down with some kind of flu virus, and I never catch anything from him. I just stay healthy. And he had one of those recently. He got right back to his busy schedule and social activities and whatever, even though I told him I felt like he should kind of take it easy. He didn't listen. Um, the next weekend, he ended up sick again, and he had something called a strep throat. So my throat's feeling funny. So I hope I didn't catch that from him. Anyway, I'm putting in a throat lozenge. Sorry for the extra little noise here. I don't want to start. It's just my throat feels funny, so I'm a little suspicious. So I hope I don't get anything like he had. Anyway, back to the reading. Um, Three of Pentacles. So this is showing that you've got a lot going on here, Aries. You've been thinking and planning. Oh, hi, Ray Dawn. Thank you. Happy birthday. I don't know if you're Aries or not, but thank you for the birthday wishes. April 7th for Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie. April 7th. I think I dated a guy who was April 7th years ago. He and I hit it off really well. We had so much fun together. I think he was April 7th, maybe April 4th, somewhere around there. Happy birthday, Stephanie. Mm, and Maurice. Okay, Maurice, I'm going to read over. Thank you, Pia. Thank you so much. April 1st. April 1st. Happy birthday, Pia. Yours is coming up soon. All right. Sorry about, I put a throat lozenge because I started feeling that little tickle in the throat. So let's hope. I'd like to keep a winning streak. I haven't got April 6th. All right, Ray Dawn. Happy birthday coming up for you. Wow. Okay. So this is our Aries reading here. What I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles, you got a lot of things going on in your mind, in your plans, your goals, your dreams, things you're working on, things you're planning. You're not divulging everything to everybody either. I feel like you're keeping a lot of this to yourself. You're making your plans. Some people around you might be kind of watching you and observing you and kind of putting two and two together and trying to formulate what's going on with you and kind of making their own assumptions. And that's fine. Let them do that. You have a lot you're keeping to yourself. You're holding your cards close to your chest. That's what I get here because your plans are for you. They're not for everybody else out there that's curious. These are things you're working on that are meaningful for you in your heart and soul. I feel like um, for a lot of Aries, you have felt like you haven't, how shall I say this? Like you haven't been in the strong position you would like to be in your life over the years. And so now you've got a lot of ideas and plans. You're going to change, you're changing things, you're turning things around in your life. Like you're seeing this, you're observing it for yourself and aware that there are things that are taking place for you. It's like it's destiny. It's your destiny, Aries. The universe has big plans for you. So if you were in the shadows or being pushed back or restrained in one way or another in your life, pulled back, maybe in some cases you had pulled back on your own for whatever reason, um, it's like it's time to come out into the light now. You have this bright sun right underneath this card. The sun is shining upon your activities, upon you, your life, letting you know it's safe now for you to come out in the open and start charging ahead with your plans because it's not like you don't have the ambition or the energy or whatever. It's almost like you had been in some kind of a situation in your life that you felt more yeah, repressed, or I don't know, almost like you weren't where you need to be to push things forward. I'll put it that way. Kind of like you had to climb up and get where you needed to go to. Almost like you were sunk down into a ditch or something, like into a low area, and you had to climb and climb your way back out of there. And now you're in a strong, getting into this stronger position where you're getting yourself ready to push forward. You might already be moving forward, but you know what you want to do. You've had plenty of time to be thinking about what you want to do, how you want to do it. Hey, second Wanda, happy birthday, same as me. Uh, so it's like you really fully know what you want. You don't need anybody saying, "Oh, maybe I can help you with that or give you some advice." No, I already made plans. I know what I'm doing. It's kind of like you're brushing people aside. Like you know what you're doing, you know where you're going. You don't need anybody hanging on you or trying to grab onto your coattails now. It's like they weren't too interested in helping you maybe when you were down, but now you're getting yourself back up on your feet, and you don't need anybody wanting to be phony helpful. It's like, if somebody's being legitimately helpful to you, great. But if it's phony helpful because they see you're rising up now, no, I don't need that. And so you're just moving forward. And you're just at the beginning of your journey. So thank you, Maurice. Thank you so much. So yeah, we have some birthdays here. I wish we could all share some cake and icing. That's making me want cake. um, Anyway, so yeah, there's so much more to come for you, Aries. So much more. You're going to be going so far now. I do, and I've been saying this for a while since New Year's. I just feel like three is a year that's opening up for a lot of people, including us Aries. Definitely us Aries. We're at the front of the zodiac. So we're ready to go charging out there, when the gates open. But I feel for a lot of signs, not just Aries, it's just something about three. And don't even pay attention to the news headlines or any of that about, that's a separate thing. I'm not even, they tell you one thing and your life's something different, and that's flip flops back and forth. So you can't, your life doesn't necessarily reflect what's going on in the economy, or, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's on their own path in life. Aries, I feel like for a lot of us, it's almost like the gates have been open. That's what I feel like. Where there was something holding us back before, it's like it's time to move forward. And the sun shining here brightly, and then this Seven of Pentacles. This is showing where you are sowing your seeds now. You have started sowing your seeds. You came out of the winter, and it's spring. Aries, I love springtime. Besides being a birthday, it's just a great time of year to me. Spring and fall. I love fall too. Halloween season and going into the Christmas season and all that. But spring is a great time for new beginnings anyway. And so, Aries, this is our time of year, and it's easier to be more enthusiastic and forward looking and um, making your plans, working your plans, but you're laying your seeds now. You're setting your seeds, planting your seeds. You're watching them grow. Things are coming to fruition little by little. You're biding your time, but you know you're in a good place now. It's like you're even feeling, and if you're not right now, coming up as the weeks are rolling by. But yet, get yourself into that frame of mind also of being new beginnings, of the reality that you're having, you're secure, you're happy, you're content, things are good for you. Even if some areas of your life don't look exactly like that, feel it anyway. Feel like everything is really good for you. And so, because it does look and feel good to me here. So, it's time for you to move forward and just keep moving along and doing well for yourself. Your plans are in progress. They're coming to fruition little by little. You're still, like I said, you're at the beginning. You're at the beginning, or maybe moving along, making some progress. Everybody's on their own schedule here. But I do feel this is the beginning of a lot of really good things to come for you. You have the high priestess here. And this is talking about things going on behind the scenes, your intuition, listening to your intuition. You know a lot. You have a lot you're aware of that other people. You know what I'm getting here, Aries? There's a lot of people around you who seem to have a sense that you do hold a lot of information inside of you, even if you're not, even if you're, oh, you too, Radon. Yeah, spring and fall. You hold a lot of information from your intuition that you don't necessarily share or talk about to people. And I feel like people are around you and they know this about you without you even saying it. And so they kind of they're a little apprehensive, almost like, well, just how much do they know about me? Just from your wisdom and your intuition, you just seem to have this sense of knowledge that you possess, even though you're quiet about it. You're not expressing to people just how much you know about not only them, but other people, other circumstances, whatever. It's like you kind of keep a lot to yourself. And I feel like there's people around you who know this. And this high priestess card does heighten your intuition. This is talking about things, um, beneath the surface, things more on an intuitive level, being aware of a lot, having a lot at your disposal, even being magical, having magical energy radiating from you, but not taking advantage of that at the same time. Having those abilities of a real strong intuition, your own magical abilities, where almost like if you wanted to do harm to someone, you could, but you're not doing that. It's that kind of thing. And I feel like some people around you seem to sense this about you, that if you wanted to cause some trouble or whatever, you could, but that's not who you are. You're not about any of that. But almost like they're apprehensive about how much you might intuitively know about them, or even your own wisdom, your own just knowledge, your own observations, just a combination of everything. People feel like you have a lot of that going on with you that you just keep totally quiet about, but it's kind of like they sense it's inside of you. So it's almost like they don't want to, in some cases, they not even want to be around you too much. So if you ever feel like people are kind of avoiding you a little bit, and you're not sure what that's about, acquaintances or even people you know a little bit, it might be something about that, Aries. You got Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is your wishes, your dreams, things you're really wanting for yourself in your life. You feel like you've attained some, but you still have some empty cups here. So you have some of the cups are kind of sparkling, they have those little stars and sparkling and full looking. And these on the lower level are empty still. It's almost like, yeah, it would be nice if all of those cups were full now. But at the same time, you still have work to do. You have things to accomplish. You have territory you got to get across. You got to make way. You got to make your progress and keep traveling your path, because this is just something that these other cups will be filled for you, and as time goes by. I'm feeling like for some of you Aries, if you're not already in some love relationship, you have someone who comes along or a love relationship, a romantic relationship that helps you fill these 4 cups here on the bottom. And then the two of you together will fill these, and you'll have a lot more prosperity and happiness. Now, if that's not the case, if it's just you and you're proceeding on your own, I feel like you'll have some kind of magical opportunities. You know what I'm feeling like? Because I keep getting other people around you, even if they're just in your life temporarily, that as the months are going by, time is going by in your life, that you will get these other cups filled just by pursuing your dreams and your goals. Maybe from other people that come in a friendship manner, or maybe from some other prosperous circumstances with business, anything. I mean, it can be complete strangers that do you some kind of a favor that just makes all the difference for you in one way or another as you're going along your path. It's the universe. The universe is helping you. You just have to be patient. That's what I'm getting here. Patience is the key. Those words just came to me because I'm feeling like you're having help from heaven, from your guardian angels, from your deceased loved ones who are in the spirit world watching over you, the universe, that as you move forward and push, it's like you got to keep pushing forward on your path. You have to keep exerting the efforts you need to exert along your path. And as you're doing this, one by one, these other cups that look like they're empty at the bottom will be getting filled up, almost like magic. It might be some stranger who does something out of the blue that makes a big difference and helps you. It might be a friend, an acquaintance. It might be a relative. It might be a business, somebody in business you're familiar with, whatever. It just here and there, more of these cups will be filled that will help everything get balanced out and rounded out and filled up for you as time goes by. But that's as you're moving forward and pushing through on your own. If you're on your own, if you're with a partner, a romantic partner, great. The two of you will accomplish a lot. But don't think you have to be with another person. No, you have everything you need, Aries, to keep moving forward in a very strong, energetic manner. You're not lacking in any of your inner resources to move forward and accomplish what you need to on your own because you've been alone and done things on your own. Aries are can we are very fine on our own. It's nice if we have a nice companion, but if we don't, we're fine on our own. We like our own company or just being independent and moving along on that path anyway. So one way or another, you're gonna have all these cups filled as time goes by. But that's just part of your journey. It's part of your work you have to do, pushing forward and moving forward, and you've got everything you need to do to move forward, whether you're by yourself or with another person. So, Pia says, let's see. Oh, wait on. People don't know how to approach me. Right on. Pia says, yes, I do keep a lot to myself. I remember this girl said to me, I can't read you at all. Thinking to myself, that's how it should be. Exactly. I agree. Maurice says, I enjoy my own. I know if you like yourself and you're comfortable with yourself, you're a great company for yourself. I'm with you, Maurice. I'm the same way. I'm fine being on my own. It's like I'm an extrovert when I'm around people or on the phone with people, but just in my private life, I'm more of an introvert, and I'm fine with that. Okay, next you got 4 of Swords. Oh, look, the person's taking a nap here, sleeping, resting. You got are those polar bears? Some kind of bears? Maybe they're just bears, brown bears. There, keeping the person company, watching over them. It's almost like the person is resting in the bear's what's the name of the bear's little house? It's not a nest. It's where they hibernate. I don't, what's that called where a bear hibernates? Aries 30. All right, happy birthday. And you're the same way, Pia. Yeah, you like being by yourself. That's me. I'm the same way. Um, Aries, we have some of our own interests and activities and things to keep our minds busy. It's not like we're bored being alone. We have plenty to keep ourselves busy all the time. A den? Do bears have a den, den, that they sleep in? Is that what that's called? It's like the person's in the bear's den, it looks like when you see this picture here with the bears there underneath the trees. And the swords are around. The swords are kind of resting on the trees. This is resting after all of your hard work, things you're dealing with, also to build up your strength for the path ahead to keep moving forward because somebody's always challenging Aries. You know, there's always some kind of challenges or ups and downs or somebody wanting to start something with you or one thing or another. So you got to rebuild, you know, regroup, rest, catch up on your sleep after dealing with these stressful things and people that you have to deal with. And you've got temperance under here, having balance. And then you've got the sun card. This is great. The sun shining upon all of your activities. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ray Dawn. I always say if I want something done right, I have to do it myself. I know. I'm the same way, Ray Dawn. Not everything, but a lot of things. I feel the same way as you. Okay, so you got the sun here, and I love this great sun energy. I'm just getting a lot of happiness here from this card. Getting a lot of happy energy here for you, Aries. Lots of happy energy. I feel like a lot of Aries are going to have things that are just making us happy this year. That's not just for this month or whatever. I say it's this year as these months are going by. There's going to be things unfolding in your life that you feel so light and so uplifted and feel like it's almost like there's a lot of burdens that you're going to be looking behind you and saying, oh, that's so yesterday, you know? That's so last year about different burdens and things that bothered you or upset you. And it's like you're going to feel so far removed from that. I feel a lot of lightness, Aries. It's a light, like feeling light, not feeling heavy. A lot of burdens lifted this year. It's like it's your time. It's your time to shine, and you can't be shining too bright if you're all burdened and feeling heavy and feeling dark energy and people burdening you and giving you a bad time. I feel like a lot of those people that kept giving you a lot of hassles, maybe last year or whenever, or just on an ongoing basis, it's almost like it's the feeling I'm getting, almost like the universe. You have felt the universe was holding you back before in previous years, and you were feeling a lot of burdens on your shoulders, and you couldn't move forward the way you wanted. It's almost like things get reversed this year and going forward. Kind of like the universe is holding those negative people back and not letting them harass you as much and letting you be free and the burdens be lifted from your shoulders so you can move freely and be happy and express yourself and follow up on your goals, your plans, like you have here in this Three of Pentacles card, the Seven of Pentacles, and just be free and move forward. There's something light. Some of you might just have some happy experiences that come about, maybe something unexpected, or maybe some more help than you expected from other people on some projects or something you were working on. Or, if you're applying for jobs, you might have easier breaks than you expected. Doors opening for you. If you have a business of your own or you're starting a business, things just being opened up for you, like doors being. I'm just having this image of people, these big, tall doors, and people are just swinging them open for you. Um, that's what I'm seeing for Aries. It's like it's time to move forward now. So it's just the timing. The timing is good for you going forward this year and moving forward, go on and on. Because I feel like for a lot of Aries, there's been a lot held back. There's been a lot that got um, delayed. A lot of disappointments. Maybe upsetting things, traumatizing things, heartbreaking things happening, dealing with other people. It's almost like a lot of those negative people and negative circumstances, it's like they just kind of go off to the side where you're not being as heavily affected. I mean, you're probably still going to be encountering difficult, negative people, but somehow they're not going to bother you as much. It's like, you might have to interact with them, then they go on their own way. Or I don't know. It's like the universe is holding a lot of that back from you so you can move forward on your path. Okay. Then you've got Eight of Cups. And that's talking about moving on from a difficult situation. Eight of Cups. Looks like she's in the ocean. Is that a dolphin in the water with her? And a star she's looking at up above. And all the cups, some are standing up, some are laying on their sides. Let's see. So this is talking about moving on a better situation for you. Look at the big rainbow up above. Yeah. So you're leaving things behind that no longer work well for you, that no longer benefit you, whether it's relationships, circumstances, locations, jobs, whatever. Excuse me. It's like you're just moving on from all that stuff. hmm And you might not even be sure where you're going, moving on to. You might just know that you're following your own inner guidance. You see a light guiding you. Yeah, pay attention to your own inner guidance, your own intuition. If you have a dream that seems real clear to you, I notice that if I'm having some kind of dream or someone says something to me right before I wake up in the morning, that seems to be something real because it'll still be real clear. That's when sometimes I've had our puppy dogs visit us, or had like a guardian angel speak to me, or something like that, or some other something, a picture of something that's put in my mind that tells me something, that gives me an answer or a clue about something. So pay attention when you first wake up in the morning, or maybe even other dreams that you totally remember that seem really clear and really real, because there's guidance for you. Or even if you just, oh, let's say you're thinking about moving somewhere and you're thinking about different places and you're thinking about a particular location that you really not even know a lot about, but you see kind of a lot of bright light around that location, almost like it's lighting the way for you. That's a very good sign that, someone, your guidance, the universe, heaven, your guardian angels, maybe your deceased loved ones are trying to draw you to this other location where you're going to be happy and where things are going to unfold for you in a really good way. Or just anything like that. Pay attention to anything that's being shown to you that seems to be a guide for you. But this is moving on from something that no longer serves your purposes. And that's tying in here with the rest of the reading, because some of you could have been a job, could have been a relationship or a living arrangement, whatever, that just, maybe at one time it was good one way or another, but it kind of like lost its pizzazz for you, and you're ready to move on to something better because it's time to move on. It's like the way is being clear, the light is shining for you. And you've got your intuition, strong intuition here with this High Priestess card to help guide you as well. Five of Wands. Yeah, this is about conflict, possibly with other people, and you're just trying to stay calm and not get involved in any of that stuff. And what I'm getting from this card too is you'll be able to stay a lot calmer than you have in the past when people were trying to start stuff with you or stir things up or get a reaction or upset you because they're going crazy or something. Maybe they're upset or miserable or whatever, dysfunctional in one way or another and trying to give you a bad time. It's like I just feel this peacefulness surrounding you, your guardian angels, the universe, your I just get like spiritual beings around you, a lot of light around you, protecting you, a lot of protection all around you. So these kind of people that previously have been able to poke at you and bother you in one way or another, they're going to have a lot harder time doing that. It's kind of like it's just going to fall by the wayside. Whatever they're doing, it's like it just bounces off and it doesn't bother you like it have in the past. You're going to have a new sense of peacefulness within yourself and a knowledge, a feeling of this protection that's around you. You're being very protected and led away from a difficult situation. That's what I'm getting here for a lot of Aries. You're being guided, you're being protected for as long as you have to stay in some kind of circumstances, whether it's a job that's been unpleasant, a living arrangement, a relationship of some sort. It's like you're finding a new sense of peace within yourself because you're more aware of who you are and what's right for you and what's wrong for you. And so you don't need to be listening too much to what other people's opinions, or paying attention to other people's opinions of you or what they want you to be or think you should be or any of that. It's like none of that matters to you because they're coming from all different directions and it doesn't matter. That's just where they're coming from. It has nothing to do with who you are. And that's what I'm getting, that you have a new sense of who you are, more definite sense. a more definite sense. It's like you knew who you were all along, but it's more clear cut now. It's more developed. And that way you're more sound within yourself and stronger. You're standing much stronger than you have been in the past. So you can protect yourself, but you also have protection from higher up. You have protection from the heavens, from the universe. You've got a lot of spiritual protection around you. Plus, you have developed a lot of strength. Always strong. Aries, we're born with a lot of inner strength, but you have developed a lot more over your time. You've got the star card, and this is the star is guiding you to a happier time. I don't know, YouTube. Let me put here's a little bikini top here and there. There's a bikini top on the star, and her hair covers the bottom. Um, um, the star card here is guiding you to healing, to a better way of life, to the prosperity that you deserve. So, this is you got the sun and the star. Look at these wonderful energies, Aries. And the star is all about healing. So if you've had difficult relationships or financial situation, health problems, whatever, the star is offering you this healing energy, healing light, guiding you to a much calmer place for yourself to dwell. Maybe you've had a lot of Aries. We are very emotional. We're fiery. Aries have a lot of fire. So we have a temper, or we got different emotions, and we quick to get agitated or whatever and react, very reactionary. And this star energy wants to heal you so you're not reacting so quickly in a negative way. Anyway, it's good to be quick and alert, but I mean not to react with anger so easily or agitation or and tell people off so quickly or whatever, more to have some self-control and to stay calm, like in this Five of Wands card here, where you're just protecting yourself and being who you are, this high priestess card here. So this star is offering you this healing light, healing energy for your mind, body, and soul, and guiding you because you have a happy life filled with love and prosperity and peace and all the good that you're supposed to have. So it's not even necessary for you to be reacting in a strong way with anger or agitation or upset at other people because, there's a lot of dysfunctional people walking around and they love to poke and jab at people that they think are comfortable or happy or whatever because they're so miserable. And then what you have next is Temperance card here. Look at the pretty rainbows, all the rainbow colors. This is gorgeous. Yeah, I love these cards anyway. So, Temperance is talking about balance, keeping things balanced. And that ties in with emotions, your life, balancing things between your business and your personal life, balancing things out. And so you've got the universe really, I get a lot of strong energy from the universe that's helping you to balance your life. You've got a lot of extra energy from the universe helping to add that balance you need in all of your life, business and relationships and um, whatever it is, health matters, whatever, helping you to show you the way, to show you the light, and shine the beautiful light upon you, but helping you to be balanced in all areas of your life. So it's a really good reading for us, Aries. There's so much good energy here. And let me see about picking you a couple of let's get you some other cards here. Okay, this is some messages from the mermaids here. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And if you have subscribed, thank you for your subscriptions. And when you do subscribe, or even if you're a subscriber and you don't get notifications, go back and see if you can examine your subscription and ring the bell if they let you do that after the fact, Or when you do subscribe, ring the bell, and if there's a box that says all notifications or something, so you let them know you want to be notified, be sure and do that as well. And feel free to leave your comments. Welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact information are listed below where you're looking at the video. Okay, let's see here. Gratitude, practice gratitude for all of the good, which I'm sure you do, and the universe is multiplying all the good coming to you, Aries. Yeah, the more we're grateful for all the good things and kind of try to brush off the not so good things and be grateful for all the good, the more the universe wants to deliver good things to you to bring you more happiness and prosperity into your life. Letting go, yeah, letting go of anything that's not serving your purposes now, and just letting go of any of the negative energies or people, relationships, whatever has not been bringing you peace, harmony, happiness in your life. Just let it go. Sometimes you still have to be around certain people for the time being, like if you're in a job and maybe you're going to leave the job later, but you're still there, or living somewhere, or in a relationship, you can't always change those things overnight. So, but at the same time, you can emotionally, mentally let go of any negative feelings towards other people. Friendship, yeah, allow yourself to have friendships with people who are showing that they really are more like loyal friends, since a lot of people can be fake friends, as they say, or whatever. So, the ones that you deem to be loyal friends, allow yourself to have nice friendships with people that deserve your attention. Okay, and let's see here. You've got, this is, which one is this? The Sacred Forest deck. Willow Spirit, flexibility. Yeah. Allow yourself to be flexible, Aries, because you have a lot of changes that are benefiting you coming up this year. That's what I'm getting here. You might have to leave things behind that you were previously very attached to. It might be relationships, location, whatever, a job, whatever. There might be people, places, things that it's just time for you to move on from over the course of the year. So be flexible and be open and follow your own inner guidance, follow your happiness and what makes you feel alive and free, what makes you feel good, because there is there's change for the better for you, Aries. You've got patience here. The foggy bog, patience. Yeah, be patient as you go along your path, because changes are happening. They not always look like they're happening at the moment. It's kind of like what they say about don't you can't watch a pot cook, it'll take too long. Kind of like you just got to keep moving along on your path, doing the things you need to do. But things are changing in your favor as time is going by. Just this year, things are changing. Okay, let me shuffle these. This is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle here. Let's see what message you have here from the Spirit of the Animals. Okay, Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. This totally ties in with this reading. Totally. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Totally, totally. Okay, let's get another card for you. Ooh, I like this. I like these pretty frogs. Look at the pretty colors they are. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Love this. I love this. This is a great message to go with this reading. All right. And one more. Oh, this is so sweet. This looks like some of my puppies I've had. Dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Look at these pretty puppies. And a wolf. So sweet. Okay, let's see what other messages you have here. Well, okay. Let's see what we have from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. That's so important right now because life is opening up more this year for you and going forward as you go through the year, Aries. So, you know, take time to meditate, to visualize what it is that you want, not what you think you're supposed to want or what other people want you to want or any of that. What you want, what makes you feel free and happy and prosperous and full of gratitude for all that you have, all the good, to have more and more good. Start visualizing that. If you can spend some time every day just relaxing your mind, whether it's in the morning or evening or throughout the day, even just whenever, because you're going to attract the life you want for yourself. So forget about whatever bad times you had in the past. I feel like for a number of you, you might feel a little guilty about leaving something behind, whether it's relationships, people, living arrangements, something, location, almost like you're feeling a little guilty. I'm getting that from some of you. Let go of that. You need to be free. At whatever time you are in your life, you need to have your freedom. When do you get to just do what you want and have what you want? It's time. Aries, we're very responsible kind of people, and we're hardworking people. And I think sometimes, you might feel guilty if you're not staying with a particular routine with that where you've been doing things for other people and not so much for yourself or whatever, or compromising your own dreams or whatever for others, or it's time to just take care of you. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. That's great advice there. Totally. Okay, and then let's see. Let me follow this. Let's get here's the Angel Answers oracle cards here. Okay. You have recovery. Excuse me, let me get a sip of tea. So, Aries, if you've had some difficult times, bad situation, a relationship, financial situation, whatever it is, job problems, difficulties, you've got recovery here. The universe is making you whole again. Things are coming back your way. Things are your cups are being filled up. You've got that heavenly light shining upon you so you can have your recovery that you need. You deserve it. It's time. You've been living a good life. You've been treating other people well, doing things the best you can. You've been doing good quality work on your path in this world, in this lifetime. And the universe, the heavens above, are rewarding you now. They're telling you, they're letting you know that you're going to get back whatever you lost. It's like whatever cups of yours have been knocked over and emptied and whatever earth shattering things that you've had happen in your life, everything's getting filled up again for you now to start fresh and to get a sip of tea. And this one says within the next few weeks. So if you have any kind of question floating around your mind about a time frame for something you're waiting on, maybe some news or an answer about something or something to unfold, it might be in the next few weeks that you get some kind of feedback. Okay, this is messages from your angels, messages from the angels, or Angel Yvonne. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. I love this one. This always makes me so happy to see this because I've got lots of beautiful, sweet, fluffy puppy dogs in heaven. Angel Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. That's comforting. I love that message. Okay. And then you have Angel in Indriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. This is a great message here. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. That's so important because there's so much dark energy circulating the earth. There's anger, there's fear, there's greed, there's just so much bad stuff, all so much dark energy. Oh God, I love this. This is the Archangel cards here. I just flip this over and look what you have. I should say what we have since I'm Aries too. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Maybe my favorite. I love this imagery. Prosperity. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. I'm putting it at an angle where I can read it easily. This might not be a great angle for you to see it though. Let's see. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Follow your intuition. You're being guided to your prosperity, Aries. You're being guided. It's there for you. They're lighting the way for you. Your angels, the heavens above. Oh God, look what's next. Career transition. Archangel Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Great messages here. These are really good messages. Okay. And let's see. That'll be about it. I'll take questions if anybody's got questions. Ah, look at this. I just grabbed out of the deck and flipped it over. This is the Fairy Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, Maurice. Maurice says he's got questions. High Priestess. And you got High Priestess here too. Look. Trusting your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. I mean, this having the High Priestess twice come up, that's telling something. So, yeah, listen to your intuition. There's lots for you to be aware of, to be absorbing, to understand. So, yeah, okay. And then you've got Eight of Spring. Stress that comes from having things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. But I'm feeling this is good. That's you getting engaged in all kind of activities that are beneficial to you and prosperous for you. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, so this is this is the end of the Aries reading. So whoever, you're welcome to ask questions. Maurice, you said you have questions, and anybody can ask questions. It doesn't matter what sign you are, so feel free to go ahead and type up your questions. Let me read. I'm going to read in the meantime. I listened to your reading about changing my lawyer. I'm looking at your earlier comment, Maurice, also. New lawyer. Oh, good. He seems very active. See, what does the card say for me now? Oh, okay. All right. That's about the new lawyer. Let me see if anybody else did anything I missed here. Pia's saying, yeah, you're good at now staying more calm rather than reacting. Yeah. Okay. Let me shuffle some cards from Maurice to start with, and then Stephanie's got a question here. Okay. Let's see. So Maurice, you want to know about your new lawyer? Yeah, it's almost like he's got to start from scratch. It feels like he's got to go over all your details. I feel like he's very good about details, Maurice, this new lawyer, about absorbing all the detail. I feel like he likes to know all the facts, all the details. I don't feel like he just brushes, like glosses over things. That's what I'm getting. That he wants to really get into the details of things and have a good understanding of everything with your case. That's what I'm getting right off the bat while I'm shuffling the cards. The only thing I'm wondering about with your new lawyer, Maurice, is if I'm wondering just how busy he is with his other clients at the same time. Because I'm feeling like he's good about learning all the details, okay? Let me see, but I'm shuffling. This is about Maurice's new lawyer. One thing I just want to say, just because of the feeling I'm getting while I'm shuffling, is be sure and be checking in with him for progress, okay? Because I maybe I believe what I'm tuning into because I feel like he's intelligent, he's very sharp, really good about details. I am wondering if he's got a lot of other clients he's working with at the same time that might slow down his progress in filing all the timely paperwork or whatever, however he's got to do that. So I think the more you're checking in with him, the more it's going to kind of keep things rolling along. That's my feeling here, Maurice. If I'm tuning into him correctly, let me pick up some of these cards over here. Crossed out. Okay. Okay, Maurice. This is showing Eight of Wands. Things moving along. Power. Let's see. Two of Cups. Yeah, Maurice, you keep getting that. I think you got a new love coming your way along the way here. Knight of Cups. Resting. Money. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is good. I think this Tower has more to do with uh, what happened already, what's been happening already, Maurice. And this Eight of Pentacles here is about building a new foundation that's going to be good. Look, you got justice, fair treatment, Maurice. You're going to be treated fairly right alongside this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're going to get, it looks, according to this, you're going to get a fair settlement here. And then you've got the Moon here, like people wanting to keep secrets or not, kind of withhold things and stuff like that. What's Maurice going to do with this new one now? Well, there's going to be more clarity that comes out, for one thing. Yeah, Maurice, the big thing I keep getting. Oh, you got a good money card here, Maurice. Six of Diamonds. I like that. Yeah, I keep feeling like as long as you kind of, I know you don't want to look like you're being a pest with the attorney, but just kind of keep tabs on him and check in with him on a regular basis and say, hey, I'm just checking for any updates, what's going on. I don't know how often is appropriate to do that, but I wouldn't let too much time go in between your calls. More diamonds. Yeah, because I feel like there's something about either his workload or the office he works in, something, other things going on. I don't know if he's got personal things in his family or whatever he's managing also that he's, because you never know what's going on in somebody's personal life. They might have family responsibilities and things like that that they're dealing with and trying to get their own job done while they're taking care of family matters too. So I just feel like you might have to kind of keep checking with him to make sure if it's a matter of having to go into court about something or file paperwork or contact people about one thing or another, kind of pushing. Because I feel like he absorbs all the information really good. That's what I'm feeling like. He's really sharp, very sharp minded, very detail oriented, very intelligent person, which is good. He's not the type that's going to be letting things fall through the cracks like that other attorney was. I do feel like he's got that kind of, that's a lot to me, that's very valuable, those kind of traits. Very detail oriented, very intelligent, absorbs a lot of information so they know where they're coming from, where they're at, what they're talking about. That's very valuable. But I am wondering about him having so many different other clients he's working with or responsibilities, etc., that he doesn't get to move things forward as quickly as he would like to. The will is there. I feel like he wants to. So that's where I'm thinking maybe you should just be checking in with him and whatever. I don't know what it's like. Maybe every days, is that reasonable? I mean, I don't know what's exactly appropriate. I just wouldn't let too much time go by between checking in with him for updates, any kind of status update, because it keeps you on his mind, kind of like they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease or something. I would do that and just have a positive attitude when you with him, when you talk to him, like you're expecting great things from him. So, the more he thinks you're expecting good results and you got a good attitude with him, the more it's going to encourage him to get out there and fight for you too. But it does show here with this Justice and Eight of Pentacles card, you're going to be treated fairly. So you keep getting all these money cards. So you're going to have some money coming your way. I don't know if it'll be the exact dollar amount that you're expecting or whatever, but I feel like you should be pleased. That's what I tend to believe, Maurice. So, oh, it expires in 2 months. Well, you got all the more reason to stay on top of things with this guy. Definitely, Maurice. You should get a hold of the case number and be checking on your county website and look up the case number and see what he's filing also, because you can do that. I'm sure you can. I'm in Florida. I know I could do that. You know, if you can look up, it's like it's public record or something if you got a case number. So you can get your own case number, go on your county website, and if you can't find it, talk to a person at the county that answers the phone, and they'll tell you how to go click on it. But I know here, like where I am in Florida, it'll show two different kind of, it's either civil or criminal. So you'd click on the civil cases, and then if you have a case number or even your last name, your name, you can put in your name or your case number, and it'll look it up, and it shows whatever is relating to you. So it might work the same way at your county. But people I know at the county office when I've in the past called, asked them how to find something, they were really nice. So you should try that. Don't be shy about that. And if you can be checking and see, it shows the date, and you can read what do they call it, filed with the court and all that. So, but check with him also. Don't just do that. Be calling him and reminding him about your expiration date, and that was really important to get things done because you don't want your case to expire. So, yeah, but it does look like you're going to end up getting something. You're going to have fair treatment from the court and all that. That's what's looking like, Maurice. Okay, and so let's see. Oh, thank you, Ray Dawn. Yeah, happy birthday to all of us. And Stephanie says, I'd want to know if me and Aquarius will end up finally meeting each other. I got a little uneasy feeling on my skin about that, Stephanie. Does this person live far away from you or something? Stephanie, I'm not so sure. See, look, I just pulled a card. You got Six of Swords. That's moving on to a better situation. Oh, wow, you got the World here, Stephanie. Stephanie, does this Aquarius friend of yours, do they live a distance from you? Oh, you're welcome, Maurice. Do they live a distance from you or something, like a good ways away? Because I got a little uneasy feeling about the Aquarius pulling back, like a turtle pulls into their shell. I feel like this person pulling back. So, what are they telling you? Is it a matter of them living a good distance, or are they just telling you different reasons they can't meet in person right now, or maybe later, or that sort of thing? What are you getting from them? Because I get a sense of this person pulling back. He does live away. Okay, no wonder. Okay, but I'm wondering if this person's got other things in their life also that's going on that they're keeping a secret. Okay, but I do get a sense of pulling back. It's better if you can meet somebody that lives close enough that you can actually meet in person. Like if they live within even an hour, even 2 hours away, you can meet halfway, go have lunch together and start getting acquainted and decide if you're going to hit it off and take turns going driving to the other one's location or something. I mean, within an hour would be more preferable. So it's a little bit, I mean, really within 30 minutes would even be better. But um, I mean, you just never know who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with when somebody lives out of town, because they can be giving you all kind of stories that's not quite accurate or not completely accurate. But I get a sense of this person pulling back, like you're reaching forward, like, oh, when are you coming? Or when are we going to meet? And they kind of pull back like a turtle pulling into their shell. So I feel like, Stephanie, I feel like, and you got this World card. I feel like there's something better. There's a lot better for you out there. I feel like you should try to meet somebody within an hour or so from where you live, so it's not so difficult to meet in person, because you have a lot going on for you, Stephanie. I don't know what kind of work you're involved in or creative projects. You've got a lot of good for you that's unfolding here for you, just for you personally, not having to do with any romantic partner or anything. This is you. You're creating a good life for yourself. And it could be that you really need to be putting your attention on your talents, your resources, your plans, your goals, your dreams, because you've got magic all over you here. Yeah, you're in a magical time period in your life right now for creating something or continuing something really good for yourself, having a lot of prosperity and success, doing well, feeling alive and happy and healthy, and just like you're living your dream. And I don't feel like my feeling is this person's not going to fit into your dream. Ah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah, he pulled back today. All right. I would say let him stay back. Close that door. That's what I would do, Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie. You're an Aries, right? When's your birthday? When is yours? Let me look up here and see if you put your birthday up here, Stephanie. April 7th. Yeah, you're fully into Aries. Stephanie, come on. You're being way too nice here. Just cut him loose. Cut that cord. Let him go. Throw that one back. You got bigger fish to catch. So, you have really good things, Stephanie. You have a good life all on your own. You're creating. So I say focus on whatever you dreams, fantasies of how you'd like to live your life, things you'd like to create and do. Because I'm getting all kind of big time magical energy for you here, Stephanie. So you don't need. You're going to be a big fish in a big pond, and that guy's in a little pond over there. Is what's going on. You need to swim away because you've got so much good for you. And then you're gonna when the time is right, there's going to be someone that you meet who's going to be at your level. That's what I'm getting here, Stephanie. They're not going to be pulling away and doing all that nonsense. They're going to be more or less in a similar situation you're in and open. You'll both be open and independent. This person will be independent like you also, and making whatever dreams they're working on for their life. But this person's going to be free and available. I do wonder about that, Aquarius, if they're in some relationship or there's just something they haven't told you. So you need to just cut the cord on that one. If it were me, I wouldn't even bother anymore. If that's me, I would just say, okay, I would just close that one out and turn around and walk away. So, but that's me. I just, if something's not feeling right, looking right, acting right, it's like, okay, let it go, move forward. So, and I don't look back. It's like, that's it. I'm finished with that, and just keep moving because you've got too much good. You have way too much going for you, Stephanie. And you're going to see, you're going to know that. And so if as you move forward and you're working on your plans, your goals, whatever it is you're working on, because you've got lots of good opportunities coming your way here. Or it might be one big opportunity that's really good. You've got good things where you're living from your heart and soul and doing well for yourself. And and that's just going to be a little blip on the radar that fades into the background. You'll forget all about that guy. That's because you're going to have too many other good things that are valuable experiences, more valuable people, valuable resources of your own, projects you're working on. You're going to have a lot more value in your life, and someone who's just not being upfront and doing all that kind of stuff. It's like they fall by the wayside. It's like, not for me. So yeah, yeah. So I would say don't worry about it. But I mean, the more you go back and forth, the more they're just going to do the same thing. And then if you finally met in person, it might end up it's going to fall apart. I just don't. I just keep getting a pull back. And so why bother? You want something that's good and solid, and somebody's on solid ground like you, and that's what I'm feeling like up ahead. You're going to meet somebody like that, Stephanie. Anyway, anybody else have any questions before I close this out? When I have a new, I don't know if you got notified or not, everybody, about video. I have a new Instagram. I think I put a link to Instagram on page there somewhere. Yeah, so scroll down underneath where all the text is. I'm pretty sure I put an Instagram link. But I'm making the announcement on Instagram. So if anybody's on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see when I make an announcement for a video. Because on all live streams, anybody can ask questions at the end. It doesn't matter what sign you are. And I don't see any other questions. I think I'm going to close it out. Okay. Well, I'm going to say thanks, everyone. Oh, yeah, I've been on here kind of a long time anyway, a little over an hour. Thanks, everyone. Okay. Okay. Thanks for joining me tonight, and be on the lookout for more live streams. Hopefully, I'll be more consistent, and hopefully, I didn't catch what my son had because, like I said, I've got some kind of scratchiness in my throat, and I never catch anything from him. So hopefully, I'll be fine. Anyway, happy birthday, everybody. And whether you already had your birthday or it's coming up in the upcoming days or weeks, happy birthday. Wish everybody a wonderful new year ahead. And we do have a good year. I mean, there might be a lot of work involved and a lot of effort and focusing on what you want and making your way through. But us Aries, we're not afraid of work. We do not we're we're good workers. So just dig in and go after what it is. Work on your dreams and your goals. Make a list. Have a notebook. Set some goals for yourself and make a plan. Break it down into step by step things you need to do to go for your goals and keep visualizing what you want. Visualize all that happiness and all the good that you want for your life and just start believing it. Feel that good energy. Put that energy out into the universe so the universe can help bring those conditions to you, help you create your magic. Anyway, okay, everybody, and good night, good evening, good day, depending on where you are. For me, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. So, and thanks for joining me. And I look forward to talking with you again soon.